I oftentimes find myself so consumed in what's going on in the world, in the secular world, like sports or my job or um, a great show or the news, what's going on, the stock market, whatever it may be. To give some perspective, next week was supposed to be the Masters, one of the highlights of my year in sports. And that's not going to happen this year. And so I kind of had some conviction that maybe a lot more of my time is spent in worshiping my job and the results that come with it, the things that I enjoy experiencing, whether it be sports or being in the know or whatever it may be, and not enough time worshiping the Lord. So another factor is that on Sunday we have a worship experience before the message, and now we can't do that for the foreseeable future. And so where do we worship the Lord? And we can do that right at home. It's called private worship, and I would really encourage everyone to give it a try. It's spending time in the Word and really focusing in on God, praying, listening to music, singing. It can be a number of things, but we can't spend our time worshiping things that are of this world when we have a Creator in heaven who deserves and is worthy of our thoughts and our worship. There are two types of worship, public and private worship. All of a sudden we're faced with the fact that public worship has been taken away from us. The opportunity to worship alongside our fellow believers, our body of believers at church is now been taken from us. And so one thing to really consider is, were we relying on Sundays to be our time worshiping God through music? And now that that circumstance is different, there is the opportunity to worship in private, in the solitude of your home. If you can find a quiet moment, maybe it's early in the morning before everyone is awake, or before, right after bedtime when everyone's sleeping. Sit, get quiet, listen to music, worship Him, close your eyes, and just enter His presence. That is private worship, and that is what we are likely called to do in this time when public worship has been taken away from us. It's a sweet time, it's a wonderful time, and it's a time when you'll hear from the Lord. And so I would encourage you to give it a shot. Go into private worship in your spot, wherever it may be. I'm sitting in mine. It's on our couch in a certain couch cushion. This is where I like to enter His presence and get into the Word. But I would encourage you to do that in this time.